Hello, my dear friends. I'm excited to take you with me to Winners. It is a Canadian clothing store with a lot of brands, and today we will need a cart because I'm intending to play a stylist for myself. I want to pick some unusual items, not Crocs, not Crocs. Definitely, I will be looking at accessories, not necessarily sunglasses, but this is what you see when you enter the store. There are a bunch of different styles, colors at affordable prices. Also, you can see scarves, silk scarves, warmer options, wool scarves. The variety is huge. You can find some really good brands, or you can find very cheap options. This particular one is 100% silk, which is pretty normal. At Winners, you can find those interesting, unique pieces that are quite affordable. I looked at this hat. I wasn't going to buy it, but it looked like a nice, fun accessory. Also, I liked that it had 30% alpaca, which is also wool. There are some different other hats. Maybe I will use those for my outfits, but let's keep going. And again, look, $16 for a wool beret. That's a good option. Yeah, of course, it's too cold for hats like this, but also a good quality cotton baseball hat. Those are stylish and a nice way to style your casual outfits. I'm not taking it this time, but look at the price. It's very affordable. I think I'll be saying the word affordable many times today, so please forgive me in advance. This is another tote. I'm not a huge fan of big tote bags. This one was pretty heavy, but it was nicely done by Tommy Hilfiger. If you like those colors, maybe a nice accent. This bag is an expensive version, and usually when you find something unique and expensive, it will also have this red tag, and you can see $199, almost $200 for this Italian bag, Italian purse, which is also a good deal because you can style it many ways. This is another one that was next to it, again over 100. I find that really good high quality pieces won't be cheaper than 100, especially for leather bags. This is another option, 119. Beautiful bag, nice colors, more for spring and summer. If you have other items like shoes and scarves to style it with, would be a nice option. The next racks that I looked at were coats. I was drawn to this white coat right away, and you can see there was a red tag that was a sign that that was a very expensive item. And yes, it was $795 full price. This one right now is, I believe, around $200, which is definitely a good deal. And you can see that 80% wool. That was a really good find, but I wasn't going to buy that. Rebecca Minkoff, I remember this brand being a good one, but the quality of this coat didn't impress me at all, especially with the content, 30% wool. I don't think it was enough. Well, this beautiful, bright piece spoke to me, and I think for our today's experiment, it will do very well. So let's put it in the cart and keep moving. I like this dress. I think it would be nice with the coat, but it was a bit too long, and I don't like when the coat is short and the dress is too long, so let's leave it for later. This dress is nice, but you can see those everywhere at Zara, other brands, and you need a few hours to go through the whole assortment, so please be patient. I was surprised to see Mage coat here. You can see it's a really good French brand. I saw Mage stores in Paris, and I was surprised to see their coats at Winners. Not necessarily surprised, but if you are looking for a coat, that would be a great option. And I don't think you'll find cheaper than there. And again, another leather bag, and I'm showing some good finds to you. This is Guess, $70. I don't normally buy Guess, but I think today, for our today's experiment, it will be an amazing accessory to demonstrate. These bags, I think it was Michael Kors bag. Those were heavy with those hearts. Some dark dresses. I didn't feel like long dark dress today, so please forgive me, I'm not going to try these options. Next to the coats, surprisingly, they have loungewear and pajamas. This one caught my attention because of the cute puppy, but It was nice. Also some hosiery, socks. This is a nice way to pack your socks. I really like these Nike socks. A lot of options to choose from, and then different branded pajamas, different sizes, and of course it's on Valentine's Day and whoever is celebrating their birthdays. You can see hearts and cakes. Beautiful pajamas, affordable prices, and many different sizes if you like the style, but it's too big, go to the other section where they have smaller sizes and you may find something for yourself. Different hair care products, some tools, and branded products. So the ones that you usually see at Sephora are in those secure boxes. This is some underwear for you to take a look at. 3-pack for $20. I think it's a good deal. Different pajamas. I actually like this one. Green is not my favorite color, but I wanted to show you this pajama because of the quality. It impressed me. You can see how well it is made. I think it has it has cotton and modal. Look at these buttons. Beautifully, and of course the price reflects the quality. It's $60, but regular price was $100, so it definitely makes sense. This is the clearance rack, denim rack. It looks intimidating, like going through all these jeans. Definitely you probably will be able to find something nice. When I look at these pants, the check pants, I'm not a big fan of that because they can expand your hips, and these pants, they looked a little bit cheap to me. Okay, this blouse is not something I would purchase normally, but since we are, shopping for a special occasion today, so I'll put it in my rack, in my cart. These are beautiful pants, skirt. Again, I was going through the bottoms and then I went back to purses and coats. This is a good quality trench. You can see all the details and how nicely it's done. And of course, price reflects the quality. Usually your biggest hint would be the price. If something is over 100, that's most likely is a very good brand. These are just some simple dresses, and I was surprised to see leather boots, but they didn't look brand new to me, but though it's okay. I still decided to try because this is the fitting room. These are my outfits, and this is the first one. What do you think? Of course, it's not something I wear every day or I intend to wear every day, but since I was exercising for a few months and I really like to try on something short. I really enjoy myself in this dress, but the boots, they were too tight on me. You probably cannot say it from just by looking at this, but those boots were very tight. If they were a bit wider, I would probably buy those for myself, but they were just good for the look. And of course, I would probably need some tights to go with it, but I liked the length of the dress. The sleeves were a bit too long, so I had to fold them. This is that Guess bag. It looks pretty funky. I liked the feeling. Normally I wouldn't buy myself those items, but today for fun I decided to try it on, pretending that there was a stylist. Oh my gosh, look at this coat. I was shocked, and in a good way, to see myself in this coat with this nice handbag. It's very Valentine's sort of outfit, going out with girls, doing some fun stuff during colder months. I thought that was amazing. The dress, by the way, was $15, and all prices were below $100, so the whole outfit would cost me less than $200, which is good considering that the purse was almost $100. This is another one, and remember the pants? They were straight wide leg pants, but I decided to fold them inside those boots, and look what it turned out to be. Very nice. I styled it to highlight my ankles and sort of highlight the proportions of my body. I personally enjoyed the look. I didn't see it that way when I was just picking the items, but with the coat it looked amazing. I was very happy with the choice. Just to compare, I'll show you what it looks like when pants are like just worn regularly, and you can see how way more sophisticated it is when you wear it inside the boots. Yeah, this top, of course it's all polyester, but it looked pretty nice, especially if you are going out and it's like an event or it's a special date, I think that outfit would work just fine. And the boots were only $20, made of real leather. That was very good find. That's me. Thank you very much for watching. I'm back to reality, back to the cold weather. Please subscribe, leave your comments, what outfit you like the most, and I'll be happy to see you in the next video. Bye bye.